Hello, everybody. Welcome to AP World History Unit 8.7 Global Resistance to Established Power Structures After 1900. First of all, you had a lot of intense conflict responses. So in Spain, you had Franco, who was a super brutal dictator and killed thousands. Only Catholicism was allowed under him. And then you have Uganda. In Uganda, you had a violent ruler who killed many people, left the country in chaos after losing power. In Chile, you have Augusto, who ended leftist reforms, killed thousands, and created a secret police. And all of these were like military-industrial conflict and weapons trade, which became more aggressive to prevent future wars. So people started to take more aggressive approaches to making sure we don't always have war. So we are going to go through violent movements and non-violent movements. So an example of violent movements that you do need to know is the Shining Path in Peru, which is a communist group led by Guzman, who used violence like bombings and assassinations, etc., etc. The more recent one that we know of probably is Al-Qaeda, which was founded by Osama bin Laden, who made up of the Islamic extremists. He hated the U.S. and was behind the 9/11 attacks. However, you had a lot of nonviolent protests. So Gandhi was the leader of the Indian National Congress, and he believed in a lot of nonviolent protests. An example of this is with his Salt March to march against the British salt taxes. Another one that we know of is Martin Luther King Jr., who was inspired by Gandhi's method, and he led a lot of peaceful protests to fight segregation for the blacks. And then you have Nelson Mandela, who was a key figure in the fight of apartheid, which was racial segregation in South Africa. He was the first black president of South Africa and an active member of the African National Congress. And that is all. Thanks for watching. Once again, if you want more information, I recommend you check out Fiveable. And if you do decide to get Fiveable, you can use my specialized code to get 20% off your next Fiveable purchase. Please provide any feedback as needed, and I always appreciate you guys watching my videos and hope to see you soon. Bye!